Happy Sunday. We hope you didn't make as many bad decisions as one does. So let's reflect together because it's time to grow the fuck up. Hi guys, welcome to episode 13.
Oh, shit.
It's a scary number. Okay, so we don't have our shots.
Again.
Instead, we have Bloody Marys because we're degenerates. So,
yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That is so good.
I really just wanted olive out of this.
Oh, yeah, I put a shit ton of olives in there.
Oh.
Anyway.
Hey.
Anyway, today we're going to be talking about ghosting.
I'm struggling over here. Hold on. Give me a second. I put my drink down.
Okay.
Okay. We Gucci now.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about ghosting.
Yes.
We all know it. We all hate it. We all love doing it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
At least I know I do. Got any ghosting stories?
I do.
For those of you who are watching that don't know what ghosting is, that's when you're texting someone or speaking to them or dating them but not dating them yet. You're just like talking.
And then you just stop.
Yeah, and then they just stop responding out of the blue and you're like, wait a minute, what the fuck? So
yeah.
There's that definition. I feel like we've all been ghosted before it was even ghosted.
It's either we've been ghosted or we've ghosted people.
I'm trying to think about who I've ghosted. Who have
I
ghosted?
know who I've ghosted.
I'm
ghosting someone right now.
I think, oh. I think I've definitely, like, I wouldn't call it ghosting, but I've just randomly, like, unadded people off Snapchat. Is that ghosting? Like, they didn't have a clue in the world, and then some of them would text me and be like, why'd you do that? And I would just, like, not respond. Yeah, I did ghost them. Oops. Whoopsies.
I ghosted somebody.
Who are you ghosting right now? Why can't you just say, do they watch the podcast?
I don't know.
Gives a fuck.
Jack?
From the other night?
Yeah.
Aw, he was sweet. Okay, never mind. He wasn't sweet. He was sweet, guys.
He was sweet. It was just...
He sat here and listened to all my problems.
It was very
coupley, and I don't think she liked that.
Yeah, no.
That's what that is.
I wasn't up for that yet, honestly, in my opinion. But that's currently who I'm ghosting right now. But the person who I have ghosted used to be my guy best friend.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah. Do you remember that story?
No, I don't. Please inform us. Please inform us all.
Okay. So my guy best friend from college.
Mm-hmm.
When I met him, he had a girlfriend. When I came back to Florida, he didn't have a girlfriend.
Okay.
And this was like right when I moved back onto campus, everything like that. It was 3 days before my birthday. We were all drinking, having a good time in his room.
Mm-hmm.
One thing led to another.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say freshman Kayla was very happy.
Oh. I could tell.
And then I got sick for like 2 weeks. Like, so sick to the point where I couldn't walk, couldn't even get up to go eat, couldn't go to class, nothing. And he slept in my room for those 2 weeks, in my bed with me, taking care of me.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I didn't ask him to do that.
And then we ghosted him?
And everything like that. And I guess in those 2 weeks that I was sick and he was sitting there, like, laying with me and everything like that, he caught feelings.
I could see that happening.
That I didn't catch.
You caught something else. The flu, maybe.
And I didn't have the same feelings that he had towards me.
That's rough.
And I mean, we were still like acting as best friends, everything like that, going whatever, and then finally it hit me like I don't know how to deal with the fact that, you know, we just fucked and we're just going like I'm not kidding though. Like
Okay.
I just didn't know what to do. And he was just being so like I don't know how to describe it. Like territorial.
Mm.
And I was like
That's not cute.
I was like, no.
Yeah, no, that's
Because
not
then
cute.
he started to act stupid and rude towards people that I was talking to, and then eventually the guy that I ended up dating and whatever, and it was just not fun. And I was like, no, I can't do that. And I just ghosted him.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, I have all the text messages
Whole
still.
spiel of it. Ew, no, I would delete that shit. It takes up too much space on my phone. I'd be like, you're gone. I don't
But
think
that was
I've ghosted anybody recently. I just like don't respond in general. There's like far and few people that I respond to, and like I don't know. My phone's always on Do Not Disturb, so a lot of notifications just don't get through to me.
True.
Who have I ghosted recently? I don't ghost anybody because if I'm on my phone, then like if I'm on Snapchat, I'm gonna see that you responded, then I'll respond back, you know? Or like if I see that you texted me, I'll text you back.
I mean, I don't know if I would say really ghosting, but like there's people that are always asking me to like hang out or like go get dinner or this or that or this or that, and I'm like,
I just am really good at making up excuses as to like not see people.
well, like Jacob
Yeah.
texted me
Mm-hmm.
on actually before I came here,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, what are you doing for dinner tonight? And I was like, I have to record the podcast.
You should have just accepted and then been like, maybe we can get ice cream or something afterwards.
And he was like, oh shit, I forgot, it's Monday. And I said, yeah.
Oh my god, Kay, that's so sad. Let him in a little bit.
He like wants something that I don't want, though.
You want it, but you don't want it with him. I can understand that.
Yes.
That's so upsetting.
Unfortunately, because he is a very nice guy.
I want to see you in love.
Oh god.
I'm so excited to see what that looks like, because we all know what I look like in love.
No.
So,
he's a very sweet guy. He is.
yeah. But can he pin you against a wall and, like, give you everything you ever wanted?
Probably not. Not in the way that I want.
Exactly. So, maybe just ice cream. Maybe ice cream is good. I don't know. Play around. Play around.
I don't know, man. I really don't know.
I don't ghost people, but I feel like I've been ghosted.
So have I.
But I call people out on it.
I've been ghosted so many
Like,
times.
I feel like...
And then I get pissed off about it. I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah. Or when people aren't responding, I'm like, oh, so what was that for?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, my bad. I'm like, nah, never mind, you're good.
Yeah.
You could scurry along. And then I unadd them.
I hate when people
And then they
leave
text
me
me.
on open.
Yeah, no, I'll unadd them after they're like, oh, my bad, or da-da-da, I was doing something. I'm like, no, you weren't. Goodbye.
No, I hate.
And then they text me, and I'm like,
I
oh.
hate when people leave me on open. I'll look at my phone and be like,
I'm like over
open
it.
for 3 minutes? That's crazy.
No, I'm like over it. I'm like, okay, so you'll respond to me when you respond to me. I think that was like, that's like, okay, I just choked on air. But no, I think that's like the good outcome of my breakup. You know why? Because it like taught me that like he'll read the text, but he'll respond when he responds, which is fine. Now, whenever any guy like reads my text or leaves me on open, I'm like, okay, cool. If he responds, he responds. If not, then shit, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, on to the next. So sorry.
True.
So I don't like really give a fuck about ghosting. Like, I'll probably ghost you. I mean, like I said, I don't do it often, but if I need to, then I will.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really ghost people that much.
I feel like Mets player ghosted me.
Yeah,
That
I
was
think you
weird.
did.
Yeah, he did. And then I randomly text him when I'm drunk late at night, and then he'll respond.
We have a bad tendency of doing that, though.
No, but it's like he'll respond and he's still like really nice and sweet. I'm like, oh, hi. Like I literally texted him the other night and he was like, hi. And I was like, oh, that was just a test. I didn't think you were gonna text me back. And he goes, why? And I was like, oop, now I don't know what to say to you.
Yeah, I don't know. I've had a couple of guys ghost me.
What I do not like
They'll
though,
ghost me and then they come back.
yeah, but what I don't like though is when we're texting and it's mid conversation and then you don't respond.
Yes.
Like just communicate with me and be like, hey, I'm in the middle of something. I'll text you later when I can. Okay,
Right.
cool.
Yeah.
Like that's fine. Sounds good. But no, men suck.
Men suck at communication.
I had a conversation with the barman the other day before he told me that he didn't want anything serious, right? I was like, he was like, you're so hard to read. And I'm like, I'm literally telling you what I want. I go, I love communication. If you can't communicate to me, then like that's fine. And I literally was like, you can text me. Like I told him, I'm like, you act like we're this couple in person that you want nothing more than me, and then in over text like you want nothing to do with me. And he goes, I don't know if you can like you've realized this, but I'm really bad at this. And I was like, yeah, just a tad. I'm like, I like communication. I like talking, texting, FaceTiming, all that shit, you know? I'm like, I don't need to know where you're at, who you're with, but like if I ask you, hey, do you want to make plans to see each other? Don't be like, I'll let you know. I want a yes, no, maybe a bit of a reasoning as to why and or why not, you know?
Yeah.
Like, hey, he texted me later that night and he was like, or like the next day or whatever, he was like, I just don't want anything serious and I'm just not ready for that. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, your dad is the one that said he wanted to meet me. My parents are just in town. And if we're all at the same bar, then, you know. So I think that like is what scared him because I guess after his dad had told him that he was like a little bit distant, and I was like, okay, weird. He's like,
Oh, that.
yeah, he was like, with everything going on in my life right now, it's just like doesn't seem like good to be in a relationship. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'm really not pressed about it. But what I was pressed about was Saturday night when I'm out at the bar and my friend goes, oh, he's with someone right now. After, like, this, so we went to one bar and he, like, grabbed me and said hi to me or whatever. And I was shit faced, low key. I was like,
I was not a part of this.
Vanessa was out, to say the least. That's how we know how bad Adriana was. Vanessa was out. And so he like grabbed me and then like he grabbed me again and I was like, hey, don't grab me. Like, we're not together. And then he was like, oh, my bad. And I was like, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I want you to grab me. But then he like asked me, he was like, oh, are you going to the next bar? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, maybe. He was like, okay. And then we did go to the next bar. And it was crazy because when we got to the first bar, he texted me. He was like, where are you at? And I was like, your mom's house? I don't know. Like, what? But anyway, at the second bar, he was with some girl and, like, had her purse on him. And so after, I think Eddie told me that. Or I don't remember if I saw it or Eddie told me, but I told Katie, and Katie goes, okay, go inside. And I was like, okay, I'm leaving anyway, goodbye. So I walk inside in front of her. She walks behind me, slaps the purse off his shoulder, and keeps walking. And she grabs me on the way out, and she goes, I just slapped the purse off his shoulder. Ha ha ha. And I was like, bro, okay. And in that moment, I unadded him off Snapchat. And I don't know, I don't know why. I wasn't like really pressed about it, but I think just in my head it was just going back to like every time that I would see my ex at the bar with like a girl or whatever, and it like kind of like triggered me. Sad to say, but it did. And I was like, shit, that's rough. I don't even give a fuck. I'm like, go ahead. We hung out for like what, 3 weeks? But it was just funny because then he texted me today. He was like, unad for what? Laughing face. And I was like, oh, sorry, my finger must have slipped. And he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, but you still have my phone number, though, so that's fun. He goes, all good. And I was like, I'm like, you mad? He goes, I'm not going to fight with this, about this with you. I was like, okay, I'm not really pressed. Like, I'm not mad. Like, we're not fighting, I promise. He goes, no, like I was I said hi to somebody, I was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm talking to my ex right now. I was sitting here on the couch cackling while I'm reading these texts. I was like, this is why I don't let men touch me. I was like, because I would have felt so fucking used. And he goes, you know I don't care about that shit. Like, I respected your wanting to take it slow. And I was like, yeah, I know. So, what's the problem here?
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
So, I am going to ghost him. I did add him back on Snapchat because, like, why not? Like,
you
whatever.
have an eyelash on your face.
Where?
Other side.
I think I got
Look
it.
at me. Yeah, you got it.
Thank you. No, but I did add him back because, like, that was such an impulse on my part.
And childish.
And then he Snapchatted me. I was like, okay. Because at the end of the conversations, I was like, are we good? And he goes, I'm good. Are you good? And I was like, yeah, dog, I'm sitting here cackling. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the problem is.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I'm probably going to ghost him because whatever.
Is he younger?
Yeah, he's like a year and like some odd months younger.
That
yeah, but
explains
so is
it.
Mets player. I just like him young, apparently. Okay.
That sounds so bad. Oh my God.
I take back that statement, guys.
That's awful.
I take it back, guys. I promise. Fuck. Oh well.
Wow. I mean, I usually go after guys who are maybe a year younger than me or two.
I feel like a year isn't that big of a difference. I mean,
It's not.
Me and him had great, mature conversations, like a lot.
It's not that big of a difference.
I know.
But then there are moments where they're
really immature, but men are
Yes.
just immature in general.
well, that's true. That's
But it was
very
really
true.
funny because it was just like we're having great conversation, and like I can tell him how I'm feeling, and then he's not like, well, that's stupid, and you shouldn't feel that way. Except for today, he did. He was like, that's not how you should be feeling, and I was like, oh, my bad, dog. I was like, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I have feelings.
Yeah, he was like, I didn't hurt you, so don't try me with that shit. And I was like,
What the? Yeah, no. I don't know. Guys are weird
yeah.
in that aspect, in my opinion.
I feel like everybody should just randomly ghost people. No, because why are we sitting around
Waiting on somebody?
waiting on somebody? Just ghost them. Fuck it. If they come back, then bam, they come back.
True.
And it's not like it's no contact. It's just
True.
let them go. It's like a weight off your shoulder. On to the next. Peace out.
Peace out.
Oh, that's what I did. Oh my God, before I unadded him, I said, I'm leaving, peace out, Girl Scout, with the peace emoji. And then I unadded him.
You did tell me that. You did tell me that. I forgot about that one.
Yeah. Oh. I love doing that. I love randomly unadding men. Okay, so maybe I am like a chronic ghoster. Whoopsies.
Yes, she is.
I don't see why it's such a bad
I
thing.
never really unadd people unless I really need to.
Yeah.
Like people who are annoying the fuck out of me. Yes.
I'm so bad at like keeping track of who's on my phone and my Snapchat that sometimes some men will unadd me and then they'll add me back and I'm like, wait a minute.
So
Wait a minute.
my thing is when I'm unadding people, I unadd people, or not people, guys, who will sit there and fucking Snapchat me every hour of every day, telling me what the fuck they're doing throughout their day. I don't give two shits. I really don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Obviously, if I'm not answering you the first time,
Yeah.
I'm busy doing stuff.
Yeah.
So why do you keep sending me fucking pictures, videos of what you're doing? I don't care. I really don't give a fuck.
There's
And then I unadd them.
yeah. There's this one guy on my Snapchat. He's really, really, really sweet. But he's from like far away land, so like I'm never gonna meet him. And I I want to unadd him just because like I'm not like interested in him like that, and like I don't see us being friends in the long run, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he is too nice for me to do that. Too nice. And I feel so bad if I were to do that.
I have a couple
But then
people.
I'd probably stop feeling bad.
I have a couple people that I want to fucking unadd and ghost that are really annoying.
I need to like go through my Snapchat again and just start unadding
So
men
do I.
just for shits and giggles.
So do I.
Why? Okay, let's think about why ghosting culture is a thing. Why is it a thing? Who started it? Who created it? And why is it a thing?
I don't know. I honestly, that is a very good question. Who started it?
I have a theory.
Who thought it was a good idea to be like,
I think it was always a thing,
well, yeah,
but just never called ghosting.
probably.
But maybe because of Snapchat, the little ghost.
Oh, good thinking.
Maybe.
I don't know.
No, but I think so I think ghosting was created because when people don't know how to communicate and they don't like confrontation, they're just like, okay, so I can just get rid of you. I don't have to do it in person. Like, I'm never going to see you again type shit.
I was going to say something along those lines. Like, they're not doing it in person. They're hiding behind a phone. So they're like, oh.
That's what our generation is so used to, is like
hiding
not
behind
being,
a phone?
Yeah, hiding behind our phones and not being confrontational.
Yes.
I'm learning to be a little bit more confrontational and just not really giving a fuck. But I still will ghost you out of the blue. I don't give a shit. No, but like we need to start being better with that and literally start just being like, hey, I'm sorry, I don't like you. This is why. And it's the old saying, it's not you, it's me. Or maybe it is you and it's not me, you know? Or it's just this situation that we're in.
Or I just don't like you like that and I like you as a friend.
Yeah, and then if they keep going on, block.
Honestly, because that's how a lot of the guys are on my Snapchat. Like, yes, there's the select few, and I'm like, oh, maybe. But then all of the other ones, I'm like, I don't like you like that. I don't want that. I just want to be a friend. That's it. But then there's this whole thing of, well, you girls can't have guys as friends.
Oh my god.
Type shit.
Someone said that to me the other night.
And I'm like, who says that?
Oh no, someone did.
And why?
Someone did say that. My Texas man, he was like, if you have a guy best friend, I'm pretty sure he wants to fuck you. And I'm like, I'm sure he does. But have we yet? No. Will we ever? No. Do we hang out all the time? Yes.
I had a guy best friend when I was growing up.
So did I. And he did want to fuck me. Connor, I love you. But it's not happening.
I don't think mine did. Because he had a girlfriend.
No, I genuinely grew up with this kid. Like,
Yeah,
babies.
So did I.
Yeah. So, like, before I left for college, we would always drive to, like, our town park and park our cars right, like, super close to each other. So, like, we didn't have to get out. We could just sit in our cars and talk. And I got out of my truck and he got out of his, and I'm like dancing in the headlights. We turned the music up or whatever, and we're just having a great time. This was like a couple of days before I left for college. He grabs me and tries to kiss me, and I'm like, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that. And so from like to this day, he's always like, can you stop worrying about these men and just come home and marry me already? Like, like it's supposed to be us in the end. I was like, no, it's not. I'm like, I love you so much. I get excited to come home and see you. But are we going to be married and together forever? And will I give you a child? No. You are a child.
You know, my best friend is not like that at all.
It's just funny because I think she would like him.
I might have had him on Snapchat. I think you sent it to me.
I don't think so.
You sent me somebody from home.
I don't know, but
I don't fucking know.
He's a little country boy. He got a truck.
Yes.
Yeah, and if y'all met, you guys would hit it off.
You sent me his Snapchat.
Yet nothing has come about it.
I can't tell you the last time I fucking talked to him.
Yet he fucking spams me and yells at me whenever I don't text him.
Well, that's what guys' best friends do.
It's true.
Honestly. But,
My
my
bad.
guy best friend... So, no. My guy best friend, what he does is he just calls me randomly
Yeah.
at, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sir, I'm sleeping. The fuck do you want? He was like, oh, I just wanted to catch up. I'm like, okay, so why did you need to call me at 1 a.m.?
I'm dead.
Literally, he does it all the time.
Oh my god, I was supposed to call JJ back yesterday. Whoops.
Jesus.
My bad.
But, I don't, yeah. I don't know.
Now I feel bad. I was supposed to call him back. Shit.
Hey.
I texted him afterwards, though.
Ow.
I swear to God, I ghost everybody. Damn. I ghost everybody, even my best friends. And then they just have to spam me. Fuck, that hurt.
We're just hurting ourselves over here.
I can't.
Ay. Okay.
Okay, yeah, but, I can't. No, yeah, I was supposed to call JJ back, but unfortunately I didn't. I'll call him later. And no, yeah, it's really bad. I do ghost.
You have to fucking call JJ back and Eddie.
Oh, yeah, and Eddie. Oh, my God. I ghosted all my friends today. I love doing that. I love just, letting my phone... Okay, I love going to work, and that's a rare statement for Adriana to be saying, because I'm not allowed to have my phone behind the bar. So I just, leave it there, and nobody, when people text me, they text me. I don't respond. I can't.
I just don't text you because I know you're at work.
Exactly. No, but a lot of people do, actually. They're like, where are you at? I'm like, you have my location. What? They're like, what are you doing? You know what? I'm just fucking sticking my thumb up my ass. That's what I'm doing.
Oh.
Like, what? No, but I think ghosting in this generation is just a way for us to get away from how we feel.
It's getting away from how we feel and just, the reality of having to deal with confrontation.
Yeah.
In person.
Pretty much. But
Honestly.
I think this generation needs to be more confrontational, and there's multiple ways that we can go about it. We can literally be like, so
you don't have to be confrontational to the point where
it's mean.
Yes. It's mean. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to argue.
Yeah.
But being confrontational is kind of standing up for what you want, I guess, in my opinion.
Should we role play
oh god,
ghosting someone or not ghosting someone and being confrontational?
if you want.
You
It's
start.
gonna be awful.
You start.
Me start.
Yeah, you're okay. So you're
Lord.
the girl and
Okay.
you don't want to talk to me anymore.
I'm very dry.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, do you want me to do it then? You want to switch roles?
No, I'll be the girl, but you be the guy who's
Knock,
really
knock.
really
Okay.
wants me to.
This is gonna be the texting. Text. Hey, can we hang out soon?
I have to check my work schedule and see what I've got going on because I'm pretty busy.
2 days later. Da-da-da-da. Texting. Hi. So, did you check your work schedule? I'd really like to see you soon.
I did. I have a horse show coming up.
Okay, coming up when? Can we hang out afterwards or before then? Maybe we can get dinner. Why am I so good at this?
Usually the shows last all day, so I probably won't be leaving until 6:30, and I want to go home and take a shower and go to bed.
Well, maybe we can just get ice cream. I'd really love to just hang out and talk.
No. I really don't want to. I'm sorry. I'm really tired.
Okay, well, maybe another time.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm so dry.
Yeah, you're terrible at that.
I'm so dry.
You literally just have to be like, okay, switch roles.
Oh, God.
You're the guy, I'm the girl. Oh, God, I hate being a girl. Go.
Okay, so then go back and I'll do it again.
So I'm the guy?
Yes.
And you're the girl, but I'm ghosting you.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
Go. You have to start it.
Hey.
Actually, you know what? This is usually how it goes. Hey, so can we hang out sometime?
Maybe? I don't know. I have to see.
Well, let me know when you're free. I'd really love to see you, even if we just get dinner or something.
Okay. Where would you want to go?
I don't know, but we can figure it out.
Okay.
Okay, now. This is when the girl gets attached and the guy's like, oh, yeah, like, we'll hang out soon.
When?
I don't know. I'm just really busy right now. I have to figure it out.
Okay. And then me. Text. Hey, when do you want to hang out?
Sometime soon. I think tonight is a guy's night, so I'll let you know sometime down this further down this week.
Okay, just let me know. It's so bad because it's like triggering my ex.
So accurate. And then usually for the guy, ready? Text.
Text. Hey.
Open.
No response.
No response.
End scene. Oh my god, it's so bad. No, that literally sounds like my ex, though.
That was really good. Good job. I'm proud of us.
Something got stuck in my finger. But no, that really did sound like my ex. Because
That's sad.
No, I'm so serious.
Oh my god, I think that sounded like mine too.
No, I asked him to go and see me when I came home. And it was spring break.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you said this.
Yeah. And he answered the phone like he didn't know who the fuck I was. And I was like, what?
I swear to God, we just have to start calling these motherfuckers.
I did call him.
Not texting them, just straight up calling them.
I did call him.
Because then, they can understand how we sound. And, that we're not trying to be, assholes or mean about it, anything.
I know. I don't know. But, yeah, that really reminded me of that. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, but a better way to end that, men, if you're watching, be like, hey, I'm just really not looking for anything right now. Don't say I still want to be friends with you. Don't do that. Because shows them.
That's just going to show us that you're still
just trying to keep us around, and then our hopes still get up. No. And be like, listen, maybe, you're fun to talk to. It was great meeting you, but right now just isn't a good time for me to be in a relationship with anybody. But don't fuck around and go get into a relationship, or be so straight up. I'm talking to someone right now and I'm trying to really pursue this. Just be straight up.
Yep.
We gotta stop caring about other people's feelings. I can't be saying that after I just said he's really nice and I don't want to unadd him because he's nice.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm serious.
You really can't say that
you still want to be friends, because that's what that motherfucker said to me the other day.
No. You really can't say that, oh, you're not ready for a relationship.
And then go and get
in a fucking relationship.
If you really are not ready for a relationship.
That happened to me.
Yeah, if you really are not ready to get into a relationship, then say that and mean it. But if you are talking to somebody else and you're really wanting to pursue that other person, then be like, hey, listen, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. We had great conversations. We had a great time together, but I'm really starting to pursue somebody else. So I didn't want to just ghost you. I wanted to be nice and let you know. Mm-hmm. And if that other person has terrible feelings towards you, then that's on them. That's not on you.
Yeah.
There's always a way around everything. There's always something better to say in the end. And unfortunately, if it hurts their feelings, then that's their problem, not yours.
Yeah.
And then if they unadd you, there you go.
Bye.
Peace out.
But somehow they always end up
Coming back, yeah.
coming back,
They always come back, and that's probably, like, the most fun.
getting to fuck around.
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
No,
Literally.
I love when men come back, because I'm like, So I'm unforgettable. Unforgettable? Yeah, unforgettable.
Yes, unforgettable.
You know what I always think about? What's that Beyonce song? Irreplaceable.
That too.
And when she's like, what did you think I was putting you out for? 'Cause you was untrue, rolling her around in the cars that I bought you. Okay, I forgot the actual part of it.
You know what? I'm just gonna look it up.
Yeah, please do. Ask Siri about it.
No, I'm just gonna get the song.
Thank you. Sorry, guys. You just had to hear me sing a little bit. Your ears probably hurt now. Okay. Wait, you have to scroll forward because
I am.
If pause it because we could get copyrighted.
What part are you thinking?
Where it's like irreplaceable. And my mind, because I'm dyslexic, I'm always like, irreplaceable. Like, you're replaceable. You're not replaceable. And then I have to like think about the whole like.
You're irreplaceable, so since I'm not your everything, how about I'll be nothing?
Oh yeah, that's fire.
Yeah.
Fire line right there. But no, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is like, I'm just dyslexic.
Yes.
Okay. That's all I was trying to get at.
Yep.
Anyway.
Because I'm trying to figure out where the fuck you're talking about, and
I'll show you after, and then it'll make sense. Or maybe I won't.
You're irreplaceable, so go ahead and get gone.
Yeah,
Call
maybe.
up that chick and see if she's
home.
That one.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh my god, okay, so it was a new moon the other night on Saturday. That's why I was acting crazy.
Probably.
That's why I was acting crazy. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Meh. Oh well. I was a menace. And a lot of people probably should like block me in general. Never allow me to speak to them ever again.
Yeah, she really wanted me to come out, and I was like, no. Just got home.
Yeah.
She was like,
I was texting you?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
You were, hold on. You were literally texting me. Let's see. I don't know if it's saved.
Oh god, now
No.
I'm nervous.
It's not saved.
No, because I woke up and this man's Snapchat was on my phone.
But I had said something to you. I was like, oh, I cannot be going out like this. Like staying out and all this shit.
I thought that was the other night.
Pretty sure I said it both nights.
I don't remember.
And you were like, please don't be mad at me.
Damn.
Please don't be mad at me.
Vanessa really was out.
I was like, I'm not mad at you and I love you too. But like, no.
I don't remember this. I also just have like memory like Dory. So
I have short-term memory loss.
I only have good memory when it like means something.
I remember the littlest shit.
Yeah.
It's weird.
When it means something, that's when I'll remember.
No. Sometimes I remember shit that's not even meaningful. I just be remembering the littlest things. And then I'll pull it out when I'm talking to that person that it's about. And they're like, how do you fucking remember? I was like, I don't know.
Damn, we just got off track.
No idea.
Anyway, back to ghosting. Ghost anybody and everyone. Fuck it. Turn your phone off and run away.
Honestly, I really don't see ghosting as a bad thing.
I don't either.
In my
I don't
opinion.
either.
Like, I really don't. If you really don't want to talk to that person and you can see that, like, things are not going where you want them to go, bye.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing. I think ghosting is a good thing because if...
It's a refresh.
Yeah, literally. If you ghost someone and they don't text you back or call you or something...
They didn't care.
Then they didn't care. So then you shouldn't care. But then if you get ghosted and you text them and then they still text you back and are like, okay, well, these are what was wrong and da-da-da, and you guys are able to talk about it, okay, maybe be like, don't ghost me. Like, let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Let's figure it out. Now, if they ghost you a second time, let it be. Fucking leave them alone. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, no.
It's not
Once,
worth it.
okay. Twice, absolutely not.
3 times, there shouldn't even be a third time.
3 times, you can go fuck yourself.
That too.
That's what I think.
I think ghosting.
Ghosting, I think, is a good thing.
We should all do some ghosting here and there just for shits and giggles.
Honestly, yeah.
I've ghosted a couple guys.
It's honestly, it's a refresh. Or just like what you were saying earlier, like going through your Snapchat and just unadding people.
Yeah.
Like, you need that refresh. Just start unadding people.
I ghosted someone. So I had this guy stay over my house or whatever, right? And we woke up. We went to Dunkin' in the morning. And I don't even think we, like, made out. Like, we didn't even do anything. And when I used to work downtown, I saw him, like, once or twice. And then, because with me, I can get a really good reading off guys. Off rip. We all know this. If you've been listening since the beginning, then you know that, like, I read men really well. And, like, if I don't like you, then I don't like you, you know? But I'm not going to, like, ruin the moment. So, whatever. So, the next day, like, I stopped talking to him. I stopped answering. And I still, like, went to school at the same school he was going to. But I didn't see him ever. So, I was like, cool. Nice. I saw him a couple times when I worked downtown. And then he just added me back on Snapchat the other day. And I was like, psh. I was like, psh. You think you're getting back into this fortress? Not a chance, brother. So, yeah, so, I almost said Nelson, but that is not who I'm talking about. I haven't spoken to that man in 5 years, so.
That man has a girlfriend.
I don't think so.
Yes, he does.
Oh, I don't. That's how little I pay attention.
Yes, he does. He just went to a wedding.
Nice.
From one of the guys from the basketball team. Just got married.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And
there's a bunch of people out here getting married.
And
that just goes to show we're old now.
Yeah, and his girlfriend was there.
Nice. Well, good for him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's not who I was talking about. Anyway, ghost everybody and
don't think of ghosting as a bad thing. That's all.
Yeah, think of ghosting as a refresh, a restart.
Yes.
And that it's good.
Mm-hmm. And
anyway,
if they will come back, if they want to come back, they will.
Anyway, until next week.
Yeah.
Happy Sunday.
Yes.
XOXO, like, subscribe, notification, follow us, follow our TikTok, follow us on Spotify. So many things to do for you guys.
All the buttons and
comment,
and
please.
Whistles,
hit us up. Text us about any stories you want us to say that you think are funny or whatever. And yeah.
Yeah.
Have a great week. Don't get so shit-faced. And that's it.
See you in the next one.
Bye, guys.